Hey, happy Thursday, my loves. Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. We're going to see what divine messages Spirit has for you today, and let's get started. I hope everybody woke up feeling well today. Okay, this layout is starting off looking pretty good. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing, guys, is for those of you who are in some sort of commitment, looks like you're going to get some clarity on, okay, this is about love. This is about a lover or somebody you love. All right. There's a commitment here that you're getting clarity on with this lover. The Four of Pentacles shows us that this is possibly somebody you're holding on to little too tightly. Okay. You might be, don't take this the wrong way. Okay. But when we hold on to people too tightly, we tend to show things come out of us that are not particularly pretty to someone else who's feeling secure about themselves. Okay. So I'm not saying you're insecure, but it's something to look at. You might need to do a little bit of work, but holding on to people too tightly is usually that. It's usually some kind of insecurity that needs to be worked on. And the Four of Pentacles tells us that we're holding on to past issues or people that you need to let go of. Okay, I have the Freedom card here. Once you let go of this person, okay, and I know this is very, very difficult, they might come back to you once they feel like they're not, overburdened by your energy, perhaps. And I know that's not your intention, but once they feel that that is, has dissipated and things have calmed down and they're not feeling, your energy coming in too strongly, they may realize that they want to come back to you. Okay, so when we're in a relationship, guys, it's important to hold on loosely. Give that person their freedom. After all, whatever decisions people are going to make, you can't control them. You have no control over it. Okay, just treat people well, like you would want to be treated, and that's really the best we can do when we're in a relationship. That way, if it doesn't work out, we walk away knowing that we did the right thing, we were good to that person, and that's what matters. All right, so here I'm seeing this wealth and prosperity card coming in. This is filled with angels, protection in this card. A lot of, this is the blessing, guys. And they're showing the victory card next to the blessing and the justice card next to the victory card. So I feel like, okay, so this is what I just heard. The money has been placed. The money is where it's supposed to be. All right. And we're talking about this blessing that's coming into each and every person on the planet. Okay. This is about the blessing. We've been seeing more and more this. They've been going into this deeper and deeper as the weeks and days have gone by. This right here is telling us, or telling me, that the monies are ready to go. They're exactly where they need to be. They might even be in an account for you that is separate from your usual bank account. Okay, because we are going into this different money system and it's separate from the way we're used to doing our banking. It is called the QFS. So this right here is telling me the money is there. It's in our account. How about that? Okay. And then over here, I'm seeing you guys are moving toward something very spiritual. Something very spiritual is about to happen, which makes sense with all of this. Okay, this is what you're moving toward. You're moving towards something spiritual. You have to see this whole layout, guys, because it is pretty. It's a spiritual layout, and it's very amazing. And I just felt and heard the word comforting. This is to give you comfort, guys, to let you know that this is a done deal and it's ready to go right now. Okay, they're just waiting on, like they're waiting to make sure that all of the disgusting people who have been suppressing us are removed. Okay, but this here is the Wheel of Fortune. This is, what I just talked about. The angels are involved in this. This is biblical. It's also a blessing. It's also financial. It's a fortune. It is not just a mere penance. Okay, it's also a lot of positivity in this card. All right, and this is the victory card telling us it's a done deal. All right, in right next to the victory card, they're showing you your justice has been served. Okay, this is your justice, meaning you should have had this a long time ago. God is making things right for you. And here with this Eight of Cups, you're moving toward this card. Now, this card is about judgment, but it's also about other things, okay? Different readers get different things from the different cards. I get different things from different cards depending on what time it is, what month it is, whatever spirit tells me is going on in the card, in the moment. So this is representative to me of spirit. This is an angel here blowing a trumpet, and this is biblical times that we're living in, right? And here are some people just lifting their arms up, asking for help, asking for, maybe don't judge us anymore. We've been under such judgment. Please help us, kind of thing. So altogether, guys, this is an amazing reading. I am noticing that my readings the past few days are going way deeper into people's emotions, how they're feeling, what is actually going on with them. So stick with me through this reading and comment and let me know if I hit on certain things that ring true to you, please. And here I'm seeing a masculine. I'm talking to one of my beautiful masculines this morning who's feeling stuck and, going through trying to juggle your life and maintain balance. Okay. Also, something needs to come to an end and you're making some kind of decision, a major decision on this. This is like a new path almost. Like this is going to change things a lot. I just heard it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. So it's a little bit scary or just a little, you're feeling reserved about this right now. Like, it has to happen. But, this is a very difficult, decisive move for you right now. All right. And let's go further. All right, I'm seeing something and I'm feeling something very positive for this masculine here who has been wanting something in connection with a child or children. And I feel like your children, there's some kind of threat regarding you seeing this child or children. All right, there's some kind of threat here that is making you feel like they're being taken away or there's a possibility. I'm seeing things working out for you. I'm seeing your wishes and your dreams coming to fruition with this. And everything working out well for you. All right, I'm seeing communication coming in for you regarding this child or children or directly from them. So that's a very positive thing. You don't need to worry. Spirit is saying don't worry about it. Okay, here I'm picking up on some kind of it's a manifestation. Okay, so somebody's going through some emotions that they don't like. They don't want to deal with this anymore, and they're trying to make this change. All right, this is a pretty big change. Looks like you've been doing the work on yourself. You've been working on yourself. I'm seeing movement here. seeing you a little bit confused though. You're still confused about things, but I am seeing that you are starting to work on these manifestations with the stuckness and the uphill battle, the tiresome feeling that you have about just, things need to go a different way for you, a better way. All right, here I'm seeing this beautiful, unexpected financial windfall again. Okay, so it looks like though somebody's having a tower moment regarding their finances. Okay, I'm going to switch this up a little bit here. All right, so you're feeling ignored right now. You're feeling alone. This is very upsetting, obviously, having a tower moment regarding your finances. So I feel like this is somebody who does well. All right. This might have to do with your business. This Page of Wands here, you're very smart too. So, if you had to, you'd be able to rebuild something new from scratch and make it just as successful. But here I'm seeing that you're going through this tower moment right now. It's a scary time. You're feeling alone in this, and it does have to do with your money, but you're going to make a comeback. Okay, these two cards are about wealth and security and prosperity. This is you receiving and sharing money, but also being valued. Okay, so there might be some kind of issue there with your feeling like you want to be more valued by a person or people around you. All right, now here I'm seeing some kind of this is someone feeling stuck this morning. All right, you're going through something and you're taking some time on this. You've been hermiting up because you're going through some kind of transition with this stuckness here, but I see that you're going to move away from it. You're going to move out of the stuckness. And the Hangman, guys, tells us we're not really stuck. We have to make a very difficult decision that we're steering away from, or we're afraid of it for some reason. All right, so as soon as we make that decision and untie our ankle here, we're not stuck anymore. But it's the back and forth making that decision, having something to do with this Emperor and a King of Swords here. So the Emperor could be a father figure or a boss figure for you, and the King of Swords is I don't know who this other masculine is. There's two masculines involved here with this stuckness and, someone going through it, someone going through some kind of transition in connection to these two masculines. So this could be about the workplace. All right, this could be some of my masculines possibly feeling stuck at the workplace and just trying to take some time to yourself to work this out. Like, what is going to be my plan here? What is going to be my next step? All right, guys, in here I'm seeing somebody's feeling some kind of anxiety this morning. This has to do with a family member or a friend or somebody in your circle. All right, you want to balance this out. In the middle, I am seeing you balancing it out. You're balancing, it's in the process right now of becoming balanced out. Okay, and I'm seeing security coming in for you and prosperity. This might have something to do with the workplace, that some of you are going through some kind of fear, possibly of a layoff, or you heard some rumors. All right, in the center here, they're saying not to worry about it, okay? Because you have job security here. This is security, prosperity. This could also be a new job. This could be for some of you that have put some feelers out that are really sweating it, wondering, what is going on with this particular job that you really want. And I'm seeing you getting it because the Ace of Cups, these are two aces, guys. This is not only a yes, if you're asking yes or no about this job, am I going to get it? The answer is yes. But the Ace of Cups also is, you know, you being extremely happy. Like, this is happiness on overload here. So something financial is ready to open up for my aquas here, for at least some of you, to help balance things out in your life and negate this. Okay, this is like, you know, well, we all know what that is, right? We all have experienced that at one time or another. All right, let's move forward. Okay, guys, so this looks like a lot of this reading is about your finances. So, a lot of you may be worrying about your finances. What is coming through is your hard work, your commitment, and your dedication. And you're focused on your finances like there's no tomorrow for a lot of you. All right. This card here tells us that we're not only are we hardworking and dedicated, but some of us might feel annoyed and deceived with our financial situation here, and just ready to give up. Okay, just ready to throw in the towel, that kind of feeling. But this card tells us not to. This card tells us don't do it now. You're on the brink of something huge. You're on the brink of a breakthrough, guys. All right, you're on the brink of a major breakthrough. So stick with this. All right, wherever you're at, stick with it right now. Okay, and it does, and in the center we have the Knight of Cups. So, you know, this is about keep loving and nurturing yourself. Know who you are through all of this. Don't let people and events around you form help form opinions about yourself, like pull down your self-esteem. You know, start telling yourself, oh, they're gonna lay me off, they don't think I'm good enough, I'm not doing a good enough job. That's what that means. Or don't put meanings and labels on things that are going on around you. That's why it's so important to know who you are and continuously love and nurture yourself, and stay in a place of gratefulness, because that's going to keep you going, it's going to keep you strong, and it's not going to allow these outside people that are negative, and labels and name calling, and, you know, people's opinions to affect you. They just will stop affecting you, and you will know immediately where it's coming from. Okay, it's coming from other people that are insecure, or it's coming from, you know, things just not working out, and you're looking for a reason for it. All right, we don't always know the reason. Sometimes it's to push us into the next phase of our life, even a firing, okay, which can be devastating for a lot of us. It might be something spiritual that is planned, pre-planned, to move us into the next phase of your life, where you're going to be moved into something like a new career that's going to be so much better for you, or a brand new job position where you're going to be happy going to work instead of sad. So we have to sometimes put our trust into spirit, right? So here I'm seeing this Knight of Pentacles, something that has you defensive, and you know, this looks like fighting in a marriage. This looks like a married couple maybe fighting, for those of you who are married, and feeling defensive this morning. Okay, this shall pass. This is going to, yeah, this is your, remember who you are to one another. Remember, you know, how it used to be when you first got together, how what made you fall in love with each other. Okay, so when you're making these decisions that you're going to be making on, you know, your loved ones around you, keep in mind what brought you to one another to begin with. And here I'm seeing the Sun. I'm seeing this Queen of Pentacles here. This, you're going through some kind of heartache, or this could be all of the past heartaches. I'm seeing that changing for you. I'm seeing a huge change coming for my feminines here. And don't forget about the feminine energy, guys. It's been masculine energy, really, for the most part. The energy has been the masculine energy. And we love our masculines, but, you know, there are parts of, you know, the feminine energy and the masculine energy that, you know, are not always great, you know. We are equal to one another. We each bring in beautiful things that enhance each other's energies, right? But the masculine energy is part of, the aggression and the wars, you're not just all made of that. You guys are much, much better than that, much, much bigger than that. And you have many, many positive things about you. Don't take it the wrong way. The feminine energy is coming in to basically negate the wars right now and bring in love, okay? Not that you guys aren't loving. I don't want you to take anything the wrong way. It is what it is, though. All right. The feminine, the Queen of Pentacles here. You've been going through a lot of heartbreak. This is feminines, my Aquarius feminines I'm talking to here. Okay, this is about the heartache that you have been dealing with. I'm seeing happiness. I'm seeing the sun and new beginnings for you, new starts, new doors opening for you, and new opportunities coming in. Financial opportunities specifically, okay? So this is a good time. It's a good omen for my feminines who are needing a job or are just not happy in the job place to move into a different position. Guys, you're best doing it in threes. Line up 3 interviews if that's what you're going to do, and go to each and every one and negotiate. All right, here I'm seeing some kind of sadness next to this Queen of Swords, okay? Something that you want with this Knight of Swords, okay? It looks like, okay, so they want you to use your intuition on this person. This Knight of Swords is super spectacular because this is a masculine who is very loving but very romantic and sexy, okay? So also, the thing about the Knight of Swords is there's not a lot of thought put into things. The Knight sees what he wants and goes for it, okay? So it's kind of like he does act impulsive at times, but, he has so many positive, things to his character that you will fall for him in an instant, feminines, okay? So even though you're strong, I'm talking to the Queens of Swords, you're very strong, you're decisive, you're very empathetic, loving, and giving, and this guy is going to knock you off your feet, okay? He's bringing in something rather spectacular that, you are going to really, really take to. This is something that even subconsciously, if you didn't think you wanted him, you will be wanting him, okay? Once he starts to unleash his romantic, sexy powers on you, all right? But as I always say, take your time in these relationships, guys. These are for my singles, obviously, all right? Use your intuition, all right? All right, guys, so we're going one more round here, all right? I'm seeing something spectacular for my Aquariuses today. I'm seeing a brand new beginning for my Aquariuses, a fresh new beginning. This is like becoming my timeline card, so I'm seeing timelines. We're going back and forth in timelines. For instance, if you're stepping out of the 3rd dimension, stepping into the 4th dimension, you might be starting to see more colors, hear more things, louder, noises become louder, your hearing, your senses are becoming more, are getting stronger, okay? Your sense of smell even, you might be feeling like you're not as hungry and your food choices are changing, lots of changes, okay? And then somebody in your life who you haven't separated yourself from yet, a very negative person, calls you up 3 or 4 days in a row, and all of a sudden you find yourself feeling like you took 2 steps backwards, okay? That person has taken your vibration, your frequency, and knocked it back down, sucked that frequency out of you, so you're back in the 3rd dimension. That's why I'm saying, guys, it's ever so important to think of yourselves right now, all right? If you are the light, you're being depended on to bring others into the light. So it's very important that we find this balance and let go of any negativity, okay? You're being counted on. This is the age of Aquarius. So here I'm seeing the 7 of Pentacles also. This is your harvest coming in. This is your fruitation, your rewards, your inheritance. It's also a card of nurturing. So for my Aquariuses, this is absolutely awesome. We have good news coming in regarding this, and this new beginning. So we're very close to this. If not, some of you are already moving into it. This is the card of abundance, okay? This is the card of, you know, total security. This is wealth and prosperity and freedom. And next to this card, guys, I have the card of healing. All right. So all of these awesome things are coming in. It's all coming in, it looks like, at once. So again, guys, you know, remove yourself from this old paradigm and move into the new, because you're just gonna feel better, and we all want to be happy in the end, right? That's what we crave, happiness. For a lot of us, happiness is even more important than our finances if we had to choose, right? What good is having all the money in the world if we're destined to a life of unhappiness, which is basically what we've been going through for most of our lives, I think, a lot of us, because of the suppression. All right. But guys, this is nothing short of miraculous here. This is where you're moving into this new timeline here, this new place where things are going to be good. You're going to perceive everything as good news, prosperity. You're going to feel differently. You're going to feel secure in life. You're going to be able to make the purchases that you want to make. You're not going to feel limited. Guys, what's it going to feel like when you wake up in the morning and you don't have to go to a job? Nobody's doing this to you. All right, you know, you got to pay your bills. You got to, I mean, they don't do it to you, but you know what I'm saying? The higher ups involved have done that to you. By taking more out of your pocket than basically almost you're making. You know, it's kind of how it works. All right, guys. Well, you have the most wonderful day. I love each and every one of my lights, and I hope that you have the best day possible. Until tomorrow.